love cars, big fan of cars. Well, probably ever since I was 3 years old. Car racing, absolutely. I raced cars for a good portion of my life. Still do on a hobby basis. I don't do it for a living or for a profession anymore, but it's definitely still a passion and something we still do. We utilize the race car, our animal aid racing for rescue, Mustang, to raise awareness for animal rescue as a whole. It's a big draw at the racetrack. It's a lot of fun for people to come around and see and ask about the animals. We utilize it that way. People paid to go for rides in the race car, and it also brought a little bit of awareness to animal rescue because it's liveried up with the Animal Aid Foundation logos.
Racing for Rescue is a fun way to get people involved and to raise awareness. My husband, he has a race car, and when he takes it to the track, he gets a lot of questions, and he's able to then talk about the animals and what we're doing. He's able to help place the animals that way. He's able to educate people on spay, neuter, and vaccinations. You know, just talk about rescue in general and all the issues that are out there. A lot of people are not aware of the homelessness and the overburdens of the shelters.
From what I have seen doing census work with the World Animal Awareness Society down in Detroit, and from spending time down there with our fosters who live right down in those areas, I think the top 5 issues that I would see in the city of Detroit relative to animals is going to be, number 1, animals being treated as property and not as family.
I think a lot of people want an animal more as a guard dog as opposed to a family pet. When you treat an animal as a family member, you treat it differently than when you treat it as just something that's working for you.
And then secondary to that are just the behaviors behind that, whether that's dog fighting, whether that's having your animal chained up in a backyard to a stump or a doghouse with nothing in it, whether that is somebody has an abandoned house down there and leaves their dogs in it and visits their dogs once a day, maybe to throw some food down, or maybe they don't visit that dog but once every few days. And that's where we run into, is this dog an abandoned stray dog, or is this dog owned by this person who visits and throws some food and water down every few days? We're going to be doing a raised bed building project. These beds are built by friends, family, community. They're made of PVC pipe, heavy-duty Cordura material. We'll be building these beds and shipping these beds to rescues that do similar work. We're going to be utilizing cart-to-cart to bring in hopefully 80 to 100 people and have a really good time and ship these beds out. What we're doing here with these mats, as you look at the mat that your frame is sitting on, you're going to fold the corners underneath. We want it to be basically flush with the 4 corners. Kind of even right there. The fold's going to be right even with the 4 corner there. And once you get the corners folded, then we're going to fold the material over and then wrap it up onto the pipe. Okay? So once we get it folded up and up on there, then you're going to take your drill, I think we're going to get a lot of animals up off the concrete and onto a nice, comfortable bed. Community outreach. We really enjoy that part of it, and the satisfaction of doing this project and be able to send these beds out all over the country, that's what we're going to get out. We're going to send these out to organizations that have a brick and mortar facility and house animals. We've reached out to a number of different organizations and definitely organized some. There are some groups that say, oh yeah, absolutely, we could use 10 of these beds. Is that okay? Or is that too many? And of course, that's not too many. We're going to ship those right off. So, well, Animal Aid Foundation's going to get up every day knowing that we can't save every animal out there, but we're going to save as many as we can. And we know that many organizations similar to Animal Aid pop up, And in my personal opinion, I don't know that there can be too many animal aid type rescue organizations out there. If there is 1 million stray dogs and there's 1 million animal aid foundations and they all rescue one dog and we're all out of business, that's a perfect world.
Hi, I'm Tom McPhee with the World Animal Awareness Society. I'm currently on the city streets of Detroit counting stray dogs. We want to solve the mystery of how many. Let's take a look at some of the stories that we've been discovering.
The service by